Hi everyone, this is Steve Black and welcome to episode 5 of the Let's Talk Referrals podcast. This week I'm going to be talking about your ideal referrals. One of the most important things you need to do to get the right referrals for your business is to create an ideal referral profile. It's impossible to teach your referral partners and customers who is a good referral for you if you can't articulate it yourself. Your ideal referral profile is a hypothetical description of the one individual or business that would most enjoy, value, and want to use your products or services. This profile will incorporate demographics, preferences, challenges, behavioral traits, and much, much more. So why do you need to create an ideal referral profile? Well, it will allow you to develop a referral marketing strategy that speaks to your customers and connections and helps them think of the best people to refer to you. It makes sure you get more referrals that are a good fit, so you're not wasting time and energy on people or businesses that won't buy or use your products. And it creates a process by which you can teach new referral partners and customers who you should be referred to and why. Now, you probably already have a great idea of who your ideal referral is, but assumptions aren't enough. A written down profile works because you compile objective data from the market to create it. This takes a little bit of effort, or a little bit more effort depending on how much information you want to gather, but the rewards are definitely worth it. And in this podcast, I'm going to outline 5 key areas to creating an ideal referral profile that will deliver results for your business. And if you stay to the end, I'm sharing details about a free virtual masterclass I'm hosting early next month that goes into a lot more detail on creating your ideal referral profile. First, you need to get really clear on your product's benefits. How does your product benefit the user? What change or transformation does it bring about in the user's life? One of the most important steps in creating your ideal referral profile is to identify your product's unique value. You can then figure out who will most likely benefit from using it. Now, the best products solve problems for the user. Think about a time management software. A program allows the user to take control of their life and get things done so they have more leisure time. An easy recipe cookbook, for example, gives busy parents the tools to create quick and delicious meals for the whole family. A guide on growing social media will help small businesses to finally engage their audience on platforms like Facebook. What problems do your product solve? Now, if it's not immediately apparent, you got to think about its features and how these translate to benefits for the user. Features are the qualities of the product and what it does, including the specs, the physical characteristics, the fact that a car has 4 wheels to drive on and a wheel to steer. The benefits describe how the product makes a positive change in the user's life. For example, a car will get you from A to B. For example, let's go back to that time management app. It might have features that include multiple programmable timers that automatically reset each day. And the benefit is that you can implement your time management strategy without thinking about it every day. So try to think of ways your product transforms your user's life. And when you examine your product's features and benefits, it becomes a lot easier to identify the problems it solves. Second, analyze customer feedback. You should be doing this on an ongoing basis anyway, but an effective ideal referral profile relies on that data, and the best way to get this data is through feedback. You can use this feedback to discover so much valuable information and eliminate or confirm any assumptions you already have. The best place to start is with the communications you've had with existing customers in the past or just recently. Has anyone reached out to you with positive feedback about your product, or negative, telling you what they liked about it or how it helped them? Try to remember conversations you've had. Look for testimonials and reviews of your products and services. See if people are talking about you on social media or elsewhere online. You can also be proactive in gathering feedback by conducting interviews, maybe sending out surveys. Reach out to your past customers and ask them for feedback. Contact your biggest referral partners who tell others about you either in person or online to get their feedback. You'll likely get a wide variety of responses, but the goal is to look for any patterns or themes. For example, You might be surprised to discover that a large number of your customers are business owners and your service appeals to them due to its ability to simplify a repetitive process. This is a benefit and a valuable piece of information that can be added to your profile outline. Third, listen in on social media. What I mean is actually read, right? A great source of objective information on your ideal referral is in social media. People are having conversations about their problems and the products they love, and all of this information is publicly available. All you need to do is read all about it. Read all about it. Where do you find this valuable information? Well, the best way to search for it is to choose a few hashtags related to your products and services. And most social media platforms use hashtags, which are keywords written as one word. For example, BNI West Texas could be all one word, BNI West Texas, with a hash sign at the beginning. Follow a few hashtags related to your products, your industry, and what you know about your ideal customer. Then, when you're typing in a hashtag to search, the platform will suggest popular ones or ones that are trending to help you out. Google search bar does this too, so you can experiment there. There's a great deal you can learn from social media conversations. You can discover questions that your customers have had and the problems they're facing. You may find someone saying exactly what they need from products similar to yours. And this feedback can be huge, where it would actually be able to help your customer and help you market to your customer, right? You can also look at the profiles of people who are engaged in these conversations. Social media profiles will tell you a great deal about a person's likes and dislikes, hobbies, attitudes, demographics. And if you have an active social media following, you can actually start conversations to uncover some of this information. For example, ask people what problems they're facing or what problems they like and why, what products they like and why. I don't think anybody actually likes problems, but there we go. And as you start to gather this information, you can identify again trends and themes, and you can add them to the notes you have about your ideal referrals. Fourth, something most people actually don't think about, even if they've done the first three, is to actually spy on your competitors. Kind of sounds nefarious, but it's not. One more way to learn about your target market, your ideal referral, is to spy on what your competitors are doing. And it's not really serious spying work. You just need to find a few relevant competitors and follow them. They will provide a wealth of information you can use for your ideal referral profile. First, identify who they are. I would start with just 3 of the main ones first. You can always expand the research later, but the 3 main ones should give you everything you need, especially for bigger businesses. Right? Study the customers who buy from them, who buy from your competitors. Try to find places online where you can see comments or other content from their audience. Good places to do this would include the business's social media presence, maybe blogs, testimonials, or reviews. And a great way to learn about your competitors is actually to become a customer yourself. Follow them on social media, subscribe to their blog, sign up for their email newsletter. Even better, find places where you can connect with other customers. And if you don't mind making the investment, depending on what it is, you may be able to buy some of their products just to see how they take care of their customers as well. And finally, you need to build this profile out with all the description and information you've gathered as well as what you know, and write down your ideal referral profile. So now that you've gathered that data, you gathered that information about who or what they are, it's time to start creating your ideal referral profile. Remember, this is a draft, not a final version. You're going to use this draft to start sharing with your referral partners and customers, but keep revising it as needed. Review it regularly. An ideal referral profile would include demographic information, as well as data on psychology and behavior. Demographics are things like age, economic background, education level, gender, geographic location. Psychological and behavioral data is a little bit harder to gather. It takes a little bit of creativity, but it's very important, and it includes things like goals, desires, core values, opinions, attitudes, habits, personality. And also with that, their pain points and any challenges and any areas where they're suffering and looking for help. You compile all of this information for your profile, describing just one individual who is the absolute best match for your products and services. And it may not be the only type of customer you have, but it's the one where you'll focus most of your efforts. It's the one that is going to be the most valuable to you. the one that you want to get the most referrals for. If you really feel you have two or maybe more distinct segments that you want to focus on, you can create multiple profiles, but don't blend them together. The strength of an ideal referral profile is that it helps you to laser target and your referral sources to do exactly the same. And as you go about creating this profile and taking note of areas where you want to get more information, the process of building and refining your ideal referral profile is ongoing. You'll keep filling it in as you see what works and what doesn't, and as you gather more information. Remember, your draft doesn't have to be perfect. By starting this process, you've already made a great start in laser targeting your ideal referral. You should make customer research a regular part of your marketing and keep updating the profile as necessary. Okay, that's about all I've got for you today. If you want to learn a little bit more about making sure, in fact, a lot more about making sure you're getting the right referrals for your business, then head over to letstalkreferrals.com/webinars with an S and check out my free webinar coming up on identifying your ideal referral. It's on Wednesday, February 8th at 12 p.m. Central. I'm hosting a 60-minute webinar where I'm going to go into a lot more detail on how to identify your ideal referral and how to use that profile. And if time allows, I'll answer any questions you may have. Again, go to letstalkreferrals.com/webinars. This is Steve Black with Let's Talk Referrals. Thanks for listening.